Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to the Red Estate. We have finally made it, guys. Full release is today. The door to hell awaits. I am not going to waste any time. We're popping into our embarkation screen. We now have this darkest dungeon on our estate map. As you can see, we are the flame. The creature's power waxes terrible. Recover the protective relics from the long-abandoned base camp, but beware the shuffling horror. Goal, kill one shuffling horror. And our reward, the Talisman of Flame. We're going to get 3 of them, and they provide 100% stress damage from skill revelation and 100% protection from the skill revelation. At least that's how I read that. Like there's something called revelation, probably like a boss skill that's just horrifying, and this provides protection to it. I have glanced, we also get a very rare trinket. I've glanced very briefly at the patch notes, and oh god. Okay, that's terrifying. So in other words, you can't retreat from the Darkest Dungeon, or you have to sacrifice a character in order to retreat from the Darkest Dungeon? That's interesting. So I've glanced at the patch notes, and one thing that we're going to notice right off the bat is bringing along certain character classes in the same way that the Houndmaster used to. Now bring along a free curio interaction item. I believe the Arbalist is getting us the bandage, and maybe our medicinal herb. I don't quite remember, coming from the leper, or maybe the Vestal. Definitely somebody. We are going to grab full stack of food. I have no idea what to expect, so we're gonna over provision for sure. I'm thinking 4 of each of those seems like a decent idea. You know what? I'm actually gonna blow all of the caches. The reason for that being that since I don't know what the curio items are or what it requires to interact with them, I'm kind of thinking I'm probably going to waste a bunch of items just like sort of throwing them at the curio, trying to figure out what exactly it is that I need to do. So I'm going to spend a ton of extra money just to have plenty of stuff to use. And the moment I've been waiting for like way too long. 11 months is finally here.
Once again, the stars are right. And the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest. Cultists rally to their twisted idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
I have the biggest man crush on Wayne June. The Rapturous Cultists will give their lives to protect their allies. Oh god. And it's just one simple move to this room. Okay. Well, apparently there are no curios to worry about. Or at least very, very few of them. Oh, take just a moment, listen to the stuffs going on. Actually...
And now, the darkness holds dominion, black as death.
Okay. I wanted to see what it would do to just sort of ramp up the ambient sounds within this dungeon. I am, however, not a crazy person.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
So we are definitely going to be going into this with full light.
The blood of the fallen flows ever downward along these titan spires. The creature fattens itself on your failures.
Oh my god. Okay. Just a straight shot. It is reducing our torchlight fairly well. Rapturous Cultists. Flesh Wall. Alright, he knows guard. That's fine. Flesh to flesh. He heals, which seems a little silly because he was at full health. So these appear to be eyes. because they are blinking. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Alright, let's kick this one off. There's just two fairly simple enemies from what I can see here.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And these guys should fall before our might without too much trouble.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
That was easy. Maybe a little too easy. Okay. And is that all that awaited us in the hallway? Oh, of course not. What are you? Wow. Oh, that's so... Those are kick-ass robes. Okay, Cultist Priest. He's Eldritch and Beast. No human. Alright, we're gonna launch into this with the same thing.
Quakes.
An opening crit is always what I want to see. Oh my god. That thing is... Ugh. That's horrible. That is so horrible. Okay, there is no man behind those robes. Alright. But again, he is going to fall.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
In just a single round. Okay. And here we go. Alright, prep time.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
You're going to anoint everybody with holy water. I spent so much money that was absolutely not needed for this. That's kind of interesting that we don't really need a provision to come in here. Maybe just the 4 holy water. Oh, cool. That's not what I was expecting. Not what I was expecting at all. Alright. I still kind of don't know what these guys do. So I would like maybe the Rapturous Cultists to die quickly. And he heals. Yeah, he heals everything I just attacked him for. Whoa! Rend of the New God. Not Rend for the New God, rather. Okay. So we used to have an attack called Rend of the Old Gods. But that, like, he had a tentacle that wrapped around his arm. That was crazy! Oh my god. Okay. Let's see if we can take him down. Left him with 3 HP. Look at that! They're enhanced. Definitely enhanced. Okay. What I'd like to see is maybe... You know what, actually...
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Let's kill him to get a riposte active. And then... focus down the guy that maybe doesn't heal. Well, not quite. Alright. And, of course, the guard. Well, that is not helpful for me.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Ow. That was a bit ow. Alright, that's fine. We've got plenty of healing. That is a stupid amount of bleed, though. Okay. I'll tell you what. Stun you. Thank you. Not... Well, he's got 48 resistance across the board. Not exactly crazy. Oh. That's unfortunate. I actually didn't really want to do that. I would have maybe preferred...
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I would have maybe preferred to have healed him up a little bit. Oh my god. It was not a simple hallway. We don't know what the freaking dungeon looks like. Oh my god. I'm now horrified. Super horrified. I think I'm gonna spend just a little bit to get him up to like 30 HP. And then I always choose left. And this is from the perspective of them walking in, which way should they go? Because I'm left-handed, and so it's just better that way. Left is always the right way. Okay. So that's... I don't even know when to camp. I should camp, like, right away to get my bonuses. Because at this point, I don't know if I'll get any advanced warning whatsoever about when the boss is gonna be. Oh, that's so crazy.
Unbalanced.
Yeah, that's another 30 bleed damage. Never mind, that's another 60 bleed damage. Fate's Reveal. Oh man, she's got the... it was the cultists all along. They're now, of course, ascended enemies. Ascended Brawler, Ascended Witch. Oh, okay. I need to get some healing thrown out here. You're going to be the lowest by the time you can do anything, so why not? Of course, you do also have a self-heal, so maybe that is the why not. And then stun him. Good, good. And we will... What do I do here? I might be able to kill him, but since he's stunned, let's instead get a little damage on her. Hope for a quick heal. Ow, so much bleed. Okay. Hope for a quick heal. That doesn't quite do it. Again, do we heal? Or do we kill? These guys have such high speed too. Okay. I think I do the damage.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Nice. Maybe should have attacked the other guy, but otherwise nice. Just damage for 3 rounds. An 18 bleed. Okay.
Ears. Blurred vision.
Not my favorite.
End approaches.
Not my favorite thing. Okay. That could have done a lot more damage. How much does this do? 2 to 4. Not enough. 26.
Masterfully executed.
Okay. I am thinking... Ugh. Jesus. Your stress has gone through the freaking roof in this fight. Okay. Well, that's troubling. Good dodge, though. Okay. Tell you what. We're gonna heal again. And then... Good.
Power.
Leaves him with 1 HP, which is a little bit lame, but otherwise, Bellow does 1 or 2 damage. So, we get the debuff on him with 7 speed removed. We should pretty easily get to go first here. I'm going to take this opportunity to heal just a bit, and then probably kill him. And a little free torchlight as well. Okay.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I gots to camp. Like, just the Fates Reveal, just a couple of those was way too much. And another scout. Okay. That's all we see. I'm going to camp now for 2 reasons.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
The one being I could use a little bit of stress off of her, and also because I don't know when I'm gonna need to worry about fighting a terrible, terrible thing. Oh wow, that's been changed. Now there's a 75% chance for +5 crit. Tactics, weapons practice. Good buffs. Anybody have a 1 time unit? No, no. Get rid of that speed debuff, but it's just going to last a few rounds. And she's got this huge... Or does she? Oh, wait. 4 combats remaining. That's different. Oh, it lasts... Okay, never mind. We're taking that off. It's been changed. We're no longer getting until camp. We're getting 4 combats. Okay. What? That's not stress reduction at all.
The light, the promise of safety.
Oh man. Like, came into that, remove some stress. They all get stressed out just finishing up the camp. Oh, God. I am super on edge right now. This is freaky. I love the way that the doors open. Like, that little animation is so intimidating. Oh, God. Okay. Just a little, either direction was the right direction, basically. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. You know, earlier we fought one of them. And that was too easy. So let's fight 3 now. That'll be more fun. Oh, and they'll get all dodgy. Alright. You know what? I'm going to Retribution here. Hopefully I can get a little focused damage on my tank. And he can do some stuff like that. Loving it. Okay. Good. I think the riposte paid for itself there. Let's get HP back on you. You're gonna freak out in a very short amount of time, though. Good. So good. Okay. Yeah, stress reduction is good. Kind of hit the wrong character, but it was otherwise good. And that definitely has paid for itself. They've just deathlashed repeatedly, and he's been in the front line for all of that. Is Deathlash capable of doing bleed? Is that why we're just stacking bleed resist debuffs? Okay. 23, 26. Oh, that was a good heal. So good. Able to stun, and I'm going to go ahead and just Battlefield Bandage here. We'll spend 1 turn getting a few more heals out there. 39, not bad. Self-heal for me. Good, good. And then we'll make sure he doesn't do anything else to us. Okay.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Don't worry, overconfidence is the least of my problems right now. Oh. Really? An empty room. Is it going to be another every decision is the right decision? Well, we're going to take the high road while you take the low road. Everybody okay with that? Yeah. Okay. And... Alright. Not too bad. These witches are sort of troubling, though. Mainly due to the amount of stress that they're going to throw out. Yeah. Like right now. Oh, please, oh, please. Oh, please, oh, please. Neville, no! I needed...
Those who covet injury,
oh, God.
find it in no short supply.
Alright. I just needed that one roll to be a thing. But it was not. Alright, well... We are still going to focus on taking down the stress inflictors, if that's an option for us. Obviously, Jesus. Turns. Obviously, with some of our frontline characters don't have that option, but they're really only like 1 round away from just taking some bad Fates reveals and hitting 100 stress. So yeah, something to be considering. 1 down, 1 to go. The finger. He just gave me the finger. That's rude. That's so rude. Also, the fact that your finger was a freaky claw bone tendril thing. That doesn't make it any better. Just a little bit too light on him. And, of course, the Giganto bleed. Alright. Tell you what. You are again going down. The lashes will fuel the hearth within. Alrighty. That's kind of not good. Yeah, because you don't judgment from that rank. Alright, we need to not be bleeding anymore. I would love for us to not be bleeding anymore. 7, 3 to 5. Let's go with that. Should be out of this for a couple of rounds anyway. I need a bandage. I agree with you. I think you do need a bandage. 12 damage is not something I want to have happen. Oh, we do not lose our action. Can we just try? We can't just try again. So all you could do is pass, which will inflict stress. I love it. Oh, I love it. Okay. I was like, oh, that's a good thing. We get our action back. It didn't waste it. And it just forces us to take stress damage now. Okay. Well, tell you what. You're gonna die.
In
Thank
radiance, may we find victory.
You're going to heal. Deathlash. Jesus. That's not okay. That's not okay at all. Nice.
Singular strike.
Alrighty then. One action first. Nope. But Fate's Pull would be awesome. Please rearrange us. Why would you resist that? Thank you. Okay. This will be the last turn. We don't need to worry too much. I could actually bellow to kill them all. Let's kill him. Hope that she'll actually do what we want her to. That's not really what we want her to. Toss out a party heal, probably worth it. And then, just in case. Neville, you're going to be a problem.
This expedition at least promises success.
Move. Thank you. Neville is totally going to be a problem. Let's get a light snack. So, as far as I can tell, no curios to actually interact with. Like, we just need straight supplies, like bandages. And I would say antivenom, but I've not seen anything inflicting any...
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Any sort of plague. Should I go back towards the center or just stay up here? Do I assume these interconnect? I think I do. Oh my god. Maybe, yeah, hunger event. It's about time for that. Let's go ahead and get back up to max light. I just realized I used my last torch there. Okay. Alright. So if this did loop down and there's another path here, it might make sense that this is the final room, or it could continue forward. What horrors lie ahead? I cannot wait to see. We might have differing opinions on that one. No, definitely a fight with a new thing. Oh good. It inflicts bleed. Malignant Growth. His Eldritch has 197% bleed resist, so that's a thing. Okay. You know, let's just hit it in the face. Yeah, that seems like a good general strategy. Please stop doing that to our vessel. It's kind of like they got something out for religion, man. I'm just saying. Flesh wall. That's not good. I think this might be a good time to open up with some retribution. Could also see that being fairly effective. Tell you what. We'll just try to focus her right off the bat. Oh, that's a bad dodge. Okay. And then I'm going to go with the retribution here. We know that he likes to do a lot of frontline attacks, and now that he's guarded, our riposte can get through that for us. Unless he's stunned, in which case he ain't doing nothing. Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, super good. Oh, that's a problem. Oh my god. Alright. So he doesn't just heal himself, he heals himself and heals others by doing damage to himself. That's an interesting mechanic. More Daze the Mind. Thank you for resisting, though. I do appreciate that. There was that Death Lash I wanted to be reposting for. Yes, the pain makes you powerful. Your stress is at 148, Neville. Do you maybe want to get that under control? Just thinking. Maybe just thinking. Oh, good. More of this stuff. At least he's dumb enough to just be healing a fully healed character. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay. Please die. Thank you. That was very kind of you. I appreciate how considerate you were. It's probably not going to do anything, but I was thinking if I ramparted forward, I was just going to leave my leper out of position to do anything.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
And by the way, you basically want to bring 1,000,000 bandages down here. Okay, I actually don't think that this guy does anything that hurts us. At least I haven't seen him do anything that hurts us. I might run into a little bit of a stalling penalty here, but especially with all the corpses, I can't really hit the guy in the back super quickly if Neville continues to annoy me and disobey anyway. Alright. That's something. Thank you. Alright, we probably should not continue to press it. And I will just do one heal here, and then kill it with a sniper shot. Alright. Okay. Oh, it just keeps
Seize
going.
This momentum. Push on to the task's end.
It just keeps going. It's like the freaking Energizer Bunny, man. Do you do anything from up front? No. Yeah. I'm trying to find a way to maybe stop having her pulled forward. Of course, I'm out of torches. Okay. More of these guys. Yeah. You're cruising for a heart attack, Neville. Like, she's one attack away. There we go. Man, those do so much.
Hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
So much stress damage. And we're getting the finger again. Also, the finger comes out of his face. If I failed to mention that earlier, that is also part of the thing. I am going to set up for the mark of the riposte. Not sure how much good it's really going to do. Since we've got 2 marked targets, they'll be able to sort of decide between them. You know what? I'm hoping for super fast, yes, Hugh, that doesn't get dodged. Oh, crap. Death Lash, dodge. Please stop doing that. Yep. That's great. Oh, yay, the force of devilry. That's even... Oh, snap. That was actually pretty awesome. Not really good for us, but I just loved that that worked out that way. Oh, come on. 2 HP away.
Impressive.
Thank you. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna go for the heal again here. And then we just need a really quick finish on this guy. The flame grants power through sacrifice. Please don't do things like that to yourself, Neville. You're worth more. Oh my god. Okay.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I brought like double the amount of torches that I would normally bring into a dungeon, and we are completely out of them and in shadowy freaking light. That's wonderful. Hey, you look like a shuffling horror. Oh. God. It's a shambler on steroids. Okay. Well then. Let's have our Vestal and our Arbalist sort of take on the backline, since they can easily hit it, and then once they're done, they can start helping out.
Decisive pummeling.
That's pretty good. One more attack on him should be enough.
Grievous
Ow.
injury. Palpable fear.
Oh, are you kidding me?
More blood soaks the soil, feeding the evil therein.
Yep, that's a thing that just happened. Okay. You have a huge stun resist. I have 139 base, so you have like a 5% resistance, 40, so it'd be like a 50-50. I could stun it. Well, let's not then. Let's set up the Retribution, get plenty of riposte, considering he's going to be acting twice per round. Oh, that's great. That's like the worst possible thing. So my entire turn is basically wasted here. I love it. I'm gonna do it again. She's got to fall back. Definitely acting like in the complete wrong order for us to be able to repair that. I've got 138 health. Oh my god. For those of you maybe who didn't quite catch it, of course you could just rewatch over and over again, but Jesus, that is going to be the worst.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
He'll die if I don't. I've gotta heal myself. That's all he can do repeatedly, but he's got to. Jesus. Neville got hit with an attack that... Jesus. That did damage and inflicted stress.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
The damage took her down to 0 HP.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
And I love you, Wayne June, but please. And the... oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man. Do I heal? Do I hit? Oh. I'm gonna keep going with the heal. Took her down to 0 HP, and then the stress damage gave her a heart attack while she was at 0 HP. And that heart attack then killed her. I gotta run. There's no way I do 119 damage to this guy, right? I've gotta run. It's the only thing that makes sense. I don't understand how the retreat works down here, though. I would have to first retreat from combat, and then leave.
A wise general cuts losses and regroups.
Yeah, because that was about to happen. Hey, that would have been something.
Anger is power. Unleash it.
I'm sorry, I couldn't stay. It would have meant, like, 3 characters who don't do particularly well in certain positions, that 2 of them would have been freaking out with paranoid and irrational. And now I'm really worried, like, to abandon the quest, one of you needs to die? Is that what happens? A random hero must give their life. Oh, man.
Ignorance of your enemy and of yourself will invariably lead to defeat.
Okay, well. Oh, Maunsell died. Okay. That went about as bad as you could possibly have imagined. But we gained a victory in the form of knowledge. Right? Right? Please agree with me. Oh, God.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
So apparently I've unlocked some goals again. I have now no longer succeeded in my first assault into the ruins. Also, I didn't look at these beforehand, but it looks like first, second, third, final. So maybe we have to clear it 4 times and then it is over. All right. I know a lot more about what provisions are needed in the Darkest Dungeon, and I feel like that is useful in and of itself. The death of 2 legends today is definitely hurtful. Our wallet balance could, use a little help too. I'm going to be definitely popping in to sell some of our trinkets off, which is no big deal. We've got hundreds of thousands worth of trinkets. I hope you guys enjoyed my pain and suffering today. If you did, feel free to subscribe for more videos on the channel every single day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other episodes. And I will catch you guys next time. Anything is better than sitting around this dump.